about this. I mean, pretty much, honestly, besides your commitment to their relationship and marriage through, the hands and the Lord bounding that together, that's it. This is you for me and I'm for you. That's it. I don't see no others. My eyeballs are poked out because I don't see nobody else. That's
What I'm
bullshit.
saying though is, just because the paperwork saying doesn't mean, oh, my eyeballs for you. I mean that's how it's supposed to be. But what I'm saying though, what if the man is not, y'all not married, but he's never looking at no one else and you not looking at no one else? What's the difference? Only difference is it just you just legally married, which the being legally married is
So
only
you think that every marriage that's out
security
there,
women.
the man don't cheat?
Black man don't cheat.
That's some
He's
bullshit.
mucking. He's mucking.
What? Double
No,
monkey, as you would say.
he's
The
mucking.
hell?
No, for me, first of all, I'm not about to shack up with nobody. You hear me?
I get
I'm not shacking up with nobody. And then, I mean, I've been married. Yes, it's overrated for me. It's overrated. I'm not, it would be nice to do it again, because I was younger. It would be nice to do it again, but, at a later age. But if I don't, then I'm okay with it. But I can't do the shacking up thing. Like, you can have your place and I can have mine. We could spend the night at each other's crib, pack a little bag or whatever. But I'm not doing that. I did that once for a year. That's it. That's all you get out of me.
I
That's
get
it.
that, I get
Especially
that.
knowing when they on their bullshit and they up under your roof. Well, I can't kick
And
that
see,
mess so fast.
but like I say, I get, because I know you, auntie, so I get it.
Yeah, and Shay knows me too.
But you know what I'm saying. But when we're talking about the marriage, who do it benefit?
I mean, I gotta agree. It's the female. It's the female.
Because let's
Why
be
you
honest.
feel? Why you feel that? I mean,
Because
it's supposed to be a partnership.
I mean, yeah, but again, I mean, at the end of the day, if we want to, let's speak in two
It's
terms.
supposed to be a partnership, but both parties got to want to do the right
Shay,
fucking thing. You can't have one person doing it and the other one either half-assing or not doing it and expect for it to work.
Yeah, I
your
mean,
mic is
right.
echoing.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
but let's just say, keeping it traditional. Traditional, growing up as a young lady or whatnot, it's like, oh, make sure when you get older, marry a man with money. So the woman's purpose becomes dating men with money. And as they grow older, it's like, oh, I want this and that. Whether or not they match his, flow or I'm a believer in staying in your lane. I am. I'm a believer in
Right.
staying in your lane. A lot of people may disagree with me, but if that's not your bracket level or whatever, don't do it. But again, like you said earlier, nephew, men tend to date down most of the time. But I feel like
Exactly.
that's because it's a control thing. I feel like
It's
that gives
no,
them
it's
the upper
not a
hand on a
fucking
lot of situations.
no, because okay, this is the thing, and I've said this on multiple of my Facebook live and all this before. It's not that a man is intimidated of your money. I'm not saying you as an
I,
individual.
No, I'm talking about the fit.
I'm talking about in a general sense. The type of mind frame that a woman has that she makes a lot of money more than him, is how she acts, the way she treats him.
Okay, you got a good point
Women
there.
tend to act real funny when she make more than that
see,
man.
I don't think so. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say everybody, but I know I'm not like
She
that.
Some.
tend to,
I'm not, and
you
I'm not
know.
one that be like, oh, you gotta be making $1 million and all that. It ain't. It's not about that.
Let me
To
give
me,
you a
it's more
scenario
about the
right quick.
respect and shit that you still can't get half the goddamn time.
Let me give you a scenario right quick, and I come with facts.
Oh, here you go with this shit.
Hell no.
Turn it around so I can read it with you.
I ain't playing around.
Put the facts. You
So
gotta put it up on the screen so we can see.
I will. But before I give you that, I'm gonna give you my scenario.
What's wrong?
A man, just
Uh-huh.
give you a number. A man make 10 million a year,
What?
right? A man, say if a man's making 10 million a year,
Oh,
Okay.
he can come in.
and he would date a woman
Okay, yeah, he can come.
making
Okay.
20, 30,000 a year,
Oh,
and fine with it. But if she wants to learn to make what he's making, he would teach her. But
That's
it's
I
not
don't
a
believe that.
requirement.
That's
But
some
if you
bullshit.
flip it around and say if that woman is making 10 million a year, she will date a man that's making 50 to 60, maybe 40,000 a year. She will, but eventually she's gonna want him to have the drive, the want to make more to get to where she's at, or more than what she has.
I don't agree with that.
And because the reason why I say that is
I think maybe for some
because
people,
eventually,
but not for
eventually
all.
she on a. I'm not saying all women. I'm saying it's a big better majority of women. She will date him, but eventually she's gonna want him to get where she's at. She's gonna want to, and I'm about to tell you why. And if he doesn't have that drive, eventually she's gonna lose respect for him. She's gonna start to fall out of love with her, and she's gonna start falling back. Then eventually she's going to leave him and find a better suitor. That's just where it is. Women are hardwired to financial security. That's just where it is.
Again, I
But
don't.
see, women tend to live in a delusional world. Most men, I'm not saying all, but majority of men live in the real world. Logic. We go by logic. Very logic. It's just where it is. Because for one, let's say this here is. I'm gonna ask you. I don't know if I asked you already. Two scenarios. Well, first I'm gonna give you my facts right quick. 70% of marriages end in divorce in America. 70% of marriages end in divorce. 85% of divorces is initiated by women. It goes up another 10%. That means that's 95% when you put educated women in. Because if I'm married to a
Okay,
woman that
so
don't have
those
any
statistics that you just ran, why? What is the reasoning for those?
the re, it doesn't it the reason does not it doesn't matter what the reasons are. That's
Why it doesn't
irrelevant.
matter what the reasons are? Because you're saying the
Because every
women
every
are
situation is
divorcing, but are
different.
they
The
divorcing
reason the
because of the
reason why
bullshit that they've been
hold on,
put through?
that part is irrelevant.
How is it irrelevant?
Because we are straight talking about numbers. Numbers never lie. When I say
Okay.
85% of 85% of divorces is initiated by women. When it goes to 95% when you put educated women in there. Because remember, women are the most educated people in America. So with that being said is if I'm married to a woman, this is how basically if I'm married to a woman and she goes to school, get her degrees, get her masters, get her doctor's degrees in whatever she wants, a lot of women tend to want that man to get where she's at. And that's just how it is. A man is not don't require a woman to have the same education that he has. And that's just a very factual thing.
Um, I I mean, I hear you, but I kind of disagree with that because kind of what Shay said earlier, if it's a partnership, and let's just say you got a married couple, and
Hmm.
it may be a situation where the guy, I know people, guys that said, okay, babe, You go ahead, you go to school, I'm gonna pay for it, I'm gonna help you pay for it. You go get your thing, they're not interested in going to school, but they're there to support their wife through this journey. So
That's true.
when
That
when
is
the
true.
wife is getting these degrees and then these high paying jobs, it's benefiting the family as a whole. So it's not a moment of, I got my degrees, now you can kiss my ass. No, they already had a partnership, so they're continuing on. Now, on the back end, when you're just dating, I see your point. Now, some people, and I can't lie, I've been on a high horse before, to where when you get to a certain level, you want that equally yoked or equally matched partner. When it's like, oh damn, now, hold up, we were here together, we were at the bottom together, now you up here and left me down here. They're not trying to
Yeah.
do all that. A lot of people hate school, they don't want
No,
to, they
let's
have no
say because
desire.
I mean I understand. I understand. Like say it's always you need growth. I understand that. But if I'm a college professor and I'm comfortable as if I'm making about $70,000 a year and I'm comfortable and happy in the field that I'm in, but you go and start making hundreds of $1,000s a year, eventually you're gonna want him to get financially on where you at.
Well, okay, we can use me. Um, I'm the type that, I'm a go-getter. I'm a hustler. I got that drive, all of that.
Hmm.
I don't expect a man to make what I make, but what I do expect is for him to have that drive and ambition. Like you can't just sit around. Like me and somebody being content just won't work for me because I'm never content.
Okay,
And I'm
so that
always trying to
basically
build and grow. I mean, like
so
this
that's
building. Hmm.
so that's basically saying if I was content of where I'm at being a professor at a college and the most I'll probably get out of there is maybe 75,000 a year. If I'm comfortable in there, right there, and I don't want to go nowhere because I'm comfortable. I'm teaching. You said that's content, so that's not good enough for you.
No, because you know why? Because here's the thing. If I present to you opportunities to maybe help to retire you as a professor, and then you have the capabilities of, let's just say, being home more or, making more money by barely doing anything, creating residual, wealth and all that stuff, residual income
Yes.
and growing wealth like that, you telling me that you wouldn't take that? Or are you
Me
saying that?
personally, I would.
Okay, okay. So that's the thing. Being content, like I said, I don't expect nobody to go. You don't have to go to college, but it just say I started a business, a wood creating furniture or something, right? And
Hmm.
it's progressing, it's picking up, it's successful. And I'd be like, babe, I need your help. Can you be the manager or something or help me with this and that? Are you saying you're going to shoot me down because, no, that's your thing. You go ahead, you make all the money. I'm cool over here as a professor.
I particularly no, I wouldn't. But you have to understand, some people are just worker bees. So some people are just workers. Some people just not right there. And over 67% of oh, I can't even say that. Well, let me take this back. The average salary is like I think it's 30 something to 40 something thousand. And that's the age of 18 and 65. That's the average salary.
Is what?
Between 21,000 and 43,000.
What age group is that? That's
Between
not my age
18 and
group.
65.
I'm gonna have to research that. Where
Yeah,
your facts
we
come
are
from?
we already did that.
Well, okay, I'm gonna have to look. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna see because that's
Yeah.
very low.
Yeah, but see
That's
that's the
even low.
thing. But see, that's the blue collar worker is between 21 and 43,000. No, I think it's almost 50,000. Almost 50,000. But property, the property is only between 5,000 and 11,000 a year.
I mean, that sounds more realistic for that.
But that's poverty.
Yeah, poverty. I mean, I no, that ain't even in my vocabulary, and I just
You
don't
know what I'm saying?
understand people that don't want to better themselves. Some are stuck and don't have the means to, and I get that. But those that, like you said, who are content, who don't try, I know so many people that they're satisfied with going to get disability because they said, okay, I don't have to work no more, so I'm going to draw this check from the government for $900 to $1,000 the rest of my life. What? Like
And you know what? I
what?
get that. And it's just like it's just like these women. I'm gonna say this. I was on Section 8 before I owned my house.
Okay.
You
But
know,
look at you. You used it as a stepping stone. That's what you did.
right.
You used it as a stepping
But
stone.
oh, I don't like when a woman says she's independent when she's independent from Ray Ray. But if you on Section 8, if you on WIC, and if you on just any government assistance,
Right.
you are not independent.
Oh,
You
heck
just
no.
you are just putting Ray Ray out and just taking Joe Biden.
Yeah, you're right. No.
You know what I'm saying? And then Joe Biden's gonna kick you out if you got Ray Ray in there.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm
no.
saying?
It's not
So
designed to stay. It's designed. Hold on for a second. Somebody's at my door.
So we all hold on. What happened to Shay?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, that's definitely not. Like I said, that stuff is supposedly to be used for, you know, using it, the time that you need it, but then elevating, not being
Right.
content. A lot of them just get to content, and then that's it. But living their best lives, go to Beyonce concerts and this and that. It's like all of a sudden they come up with all the damn money in the world,
All the
but
money in the world.
you can't pay the little $16 rent that you got.
I'm telling you. Ooh-wee. I am telling you that. I am telling you. What happened to
What's the saying?
Shay?
They spend their money on what they want, but borrow what they need. What?
Right.
Mm-mm.
Right. I just don't understand. What you drinking on over there?
I suppose it's really good.
Homegrown blend.
Wow. Water.
Oh, can you turn that off for me? Because I'm burning up.
He said,
Water. I don't know what happened to Shay. Hold on.
Yeah, I can turn it off.
Yeah, it's fine, but I think it's behind you.
Well, I gotta get that radio. Find something for you to watch. Well, what do you normally watch? You ever watch Family Guy? Have you ever watched it? You like it? What?
Alexa, hang up. Peg said she like 18 minutes from her house.
Well,
Peg said she like 18 minutes from her house.
Okay.
they're kids.
All
Yeah.
right, Peggy.
Back to the movie.
But you know, Auntie, I'm
Where
just like,
Angel at?
it's
Get
just,
Angel back on.
but you know, Auntie, I'm just like, it's just. I know.
Yeah.
I know. She said she had to call me back. She's doing
Said
some
she
her
had to call me-
grandmother.
call me
So.
back. She's doing some of her grandmother.
Ah, okay, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Dee Dee, she
I don't
said she
think
gonna sit
she
this
said
one
she
out.
gonna sit this one out.
Oh,
She don't really. She like you. She don't really do loud like that.
Do loud like that.
hey. So you said this is gonna be on ours?
Like the zombie one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So, like you're
I think I'm gonna have to tag you, but I sent you a link
now like
so it can connect to your Facebook.
The link that I clicked on?
I know.
No.
Oh,
Another
okay.
one.
Another one.
Okay.
That could be.
Look at me, my
No.
face turned up like.
But what I'm gonna do is when I finish it,
it,
I'm gonna tag y'all in it.
Make sure you edit that whole first 10 minutes and cut all that out.